be as good here as to Maria and Karsten as you have been to us. And what? Okay, I had to get his 2 cents. Yes, and I'll try to be a good husband to Pat too.
Yeah, I just wanted to thank Mom and Dad also for everything they've done for me, and our kids, and these other guys that had to tag along with us. But I very much appreciate and love you guys very much. Glad you're both healthy and very well out and about in the family or the community and everything. And if any of you guys don't remember, last year Mom and Dad was Citizens of the Year we're 2 years ago already for Mercer County, and I think that's quite an accomplishment that speaks a lot for who they are themselves. And like I said, I do love you guys very much.
All right. Thanks, Gary. As Gary said, Mom, Dad. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Fred put me up to this. Said I should say something good. And I think I said this one time before when we were together. I really don't know how Beany could stand to live with him. Leroy and I shared the same bedroom. I was in one bed and he was in the other. We always lined our shoes up underneath our bed. And when I come home, if he was home already, I could hear him snoring before I'd open the stateroom door. And then whenever he'd be snoring, I'd take a shoe, roll it over on him. By morning, all my shoes were laying all over around me. But on the more serious side, you know, I've always admired Leroy and Beany. I look up to them. And we have some wild card games sometimes. We had a lot of fun. And Leroy's been a good friend, a good brother. Thank you.
Thank you. Mom and Dad, as everybody else has said, and I want to go ahead and repeat it, we'd like to thank you very much for being such a positive influence on our lives. The unconditional love and respect that you've shown for one another, and the love that you've shown for us, has had more of an influence on our lives and has taught us more than you could ever imagine. I remember one evening, probably a little over 20 years ago, I don't know if you're going to remember this or not. Jody and I were over. We were talking, playing cards and carrying on, and you'd ask me a question. You'd ask me if I'd ever learned more from my football coach or one of my teachers in high school, and if it was a teacher, who that would have been. I think my answer surprised you a little bit. You remember this conversation? I think my answer surprised you. I told you at that time that Dad had taught me more than any coach or teacher ever could. And I meant that very much. The only regret I had with saying that is I did not include you in that statement. You've got such a strong love for your family, and we love you very much too. Also, I'm sure everybody here has times or things in their life that they would do differently, or something they would like to say to somebody in the past if they could turn back the hands of time. Well, your children and grandchildren have a bunch of those. But one thing we would like to do is we'd like to go back to a time when Grandpa and Grandma Lange and Grandpa and Grandma Niergarter were still alive. We'd like to do that because we'd like to tell them thank you. We'd like to tell them thank you for raising your kids the way you have. Thanks, Grandpa and Grandma. Because of you, we've got aunts, uncles, and friends of the family here tonight. A lot of them here tonight. But most of all, Grandpa and Grandma, thank you. Because of you, we have Leroy and Beany as our mom and dad. We love you.